And that's why.
Hello and welcome back to another game of Critical Knights. I'm your game master, Wild Bill. Joining us tonight on my right is Rick and OG Dojo from Obscure Gaming Dojo. And on my left is Heroes of Fearun and Saban. So last week we left off at introducing you to the characters of the Heroes of Fearun and the strange mental powers they possess. Our heroes were then offered to join a prestigious school for the gifted, in which they all said yes. Introductions were made, jokes were played, and our heroes start to find themselves. So,
yeah.
Back.
I'd like to search my person. I found me!
Didn't even have to roll for that.
Woohoo!
I'd like to not ever see him search for his person ever again.
I got a negative one on my spot check.
All right. All of you wake up. It is a new day. Sun is shining. The wind is probably howling. You don't know
Because it's a stone building.
Cozy room.
I look outside. Is there a tornado?
No.
Okay.
I'll get up, put on a uniform on, and then make my bed.
Okay.
I'll go make my bed and put on my uniform.
Okay.
Were we instructed on what time we were supposed to be where?
No.
Well, it's like a magical chime goes off in your room, and that's why all of you wake up. And the lights,
and then
candles,
the lights just
the
automatically
candles
pop
and the
on.
torches flicker on,
Were we?
and the fireplace starts.
But were we
I
instructed?
continue to lay in
No.
bed.
I have a
We weren't
question.
instructed to do anything specific.
They gave you your class schedule the first day. Yes, they did.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, they did.
Is Alminster a mage or is he a scion?
He's a mage.
Okay.
Okay.
Calvin is a mage. So far, you have yet to meet any other scions except for yourselves.
And students.
And we don't actually know if we're scions.
Well, you don't know the classification that you
Yeah.
are. You just know that you're able to possess some strange mental powers. Unless you're of a scion race, then you know exactly what powers you possess.
Yeah, it's going to be really funny when I find out that they're all scions. Because then I can tell them, and they'll be like, "So you knew all along? You mean you didn't?"
I will lay in bed and gain my psionic focus.
Okay. I figured you guys
That's
would have
all
done
of
that.
6 seconds. Good job.
I continue to sleep, or at least
The chiming
lay
in
there.
your ear gets louder. Funny enough, you guys don't hear this chiming.
That's because I'm up and doing stuff.
And then I'll put on some underwear.
Okay. It fits. Oddly enough, everything just seems to magically fit.
Wonder when they measured me. It's kinda
Magically fits.
I've already measured you.
I was gonna say
on my uniform.
Alminster got a little bit of.
I gain my psionic
Oh,
focus.
you seem like you're a bit of a medium.
Okay.
I gain my psionic focus. I get up, and I half-ass dress. Like my shirt's half tucked in. I'm wearing my my jacket as a cloak,
My character
just
fixes
draped
him.
over my shoulders.
Okay.
My character fixes him.
Get away! No.
When I'm done, I leave the room and head for my first class.
You don't want to get in trouble again.
You go to leave.
Either
Door's
you fix it
still
or I will.
locked at the moment.
I stand in front of the door.
You stay away from me.
I go to
Either
leave.
you fix it or I will.
She's standing in front of the door.
Okay, I stand there and wait
Denied.
behind you.
Okay.
In my underwear.
Okay, grapple check.
And just in your underwear.
Yeah.
I turn around and say, "Well, good morning to you too."
Tall, dark, and scaly.
No, I've gained my psionic focus.
Is
I
that-
have control?
Is that what they call a teepee?
I run up onto
No,
the,
I lay down. And
I run up onto the ceiling
Damn it.
as he attempts to grapple me. She attempts to grapple me.
It doesn't work in this room, remember?
No, she does not remember.
You go.
And then she's laying on top of you.
Tucking in your damn shirt.
Hey, no! I did not give you permission to go down there.
Told you. Either you do it or I will.
She's kind of frisky.
Okay, door opens. Standing in front of you is Broomhilda. And she goes, follow me. She does an about face, tartly on her heels, and
I follow her.
I follow her.
strikes
Follow
off.
her.
How am I supposed to practice walking on the
Keep
walls?
up, Mr. Thane. She doesn't even look back.
I want your first class to be your instructor.
I would walk faster on the walls or the ceiling.
Quit your bitching, Mr. Thane. Yes, she does say that.
Quit your bitching.
Is that
Okay,
is that
here we
your first
are.
class?
You're no longer my concern. Here's the classroom. She opens up the door, ushers you inside,
I go
I
inside.
go
and
inside.
closes it.
Is it the same? Do we have all
I
the,
find my
we have
seat.
the same
Yep.
class?
I find my seat in the front row.
Is there anyone I
That is an
recognize?
awesome alert sound.
What?
Is there anyone I recognize?
Yeah, there's a couple of people
Mine
from
sounds
the
like a
party
lightsaber
that were in
turning
there.
on.
Is the drow there?
Used to it.
Yes, there's
Al.
2 of them.
Is Al there?
No, Al is not there.
Who are the 2 drow? Are they
Huh?
the creepy girls who were hitting on him?
Yes.
I do not sit next to them.
Do they
It's
let
your-
me walk in my underwear? Like they don't.
No, you go to walk out of the room and your uniform appears on you.
Oh, really? I don't have to get dressed?
You have to get dressed, Mr. Thane.
Can I get a toga or something? Or
Nope, it's a dress uniform. It's a
Proper
dress
loincloth?
shirt, and a vest, and a coat,
I need to take the sewing skill.
and pants, and boots.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's try and,
Your uniform is magically fixed all the way.
Alter my uniform.
yeah,
Take
because
off my
it's only
jacket
a
and put it
magical
on
item.
as a cloak.
That's
Front
fine.
row, book open, notepad next to me, pen ready.
I need your Raza character.
So,
I found her.
a timid female with glasses walks in front of the classroom. Hello, class.
She conquered her stage fright. Congratulations.
Her face turns bright red, and she adjusts her glasses, and there's these giant round glasses, and they just make her eyes just look huge. Can we please not have outbursts like that? Thank you.
Sorry.
Everybody stares at you.
Welcome to your first class. Defense. And she does this odd, I'm nervous to be
Vanna
here.
White thing.
Yeah, welcome to defense. I'll be your teacher,
Just
Yes.
defense.
Mrs. White. Do you have a problem? Do you not know how to defend yourself?
I was just curious what kind of defense we were discussing.
I will get to that. What?
Is this where we learn how to sell illegal items?
Not fencing. Defense.
This isn't defense?
But if you
No,
need to,
not
if you need
defense.
to do that, I know a guy.
I'm sure you do, Mr. Thane. Please shut up.
My character's like straight faced, like all the time.
Yeah. She answered your question straight faced and timid like. Oh, okay, first we're gonna start out by centering our mental acuity, finding our psionic focus, as it were. And she starts leading the class into a little mantra. You've probably learned this from your parents when you were 2.
I was gonna say I can probably do this in about 3 seconds. Let me double check. I think I can do it in 3 seconds. Actually, yeah, I can do this and do 2 other things at the same time, so I'm not worried about it.
So she leads you all through on how to find your psionic focus.
I have
how
this
to center
mind
it.
do the psionic focus while this one's listening to her.
Yes. And then she goes, there are many different ways to identify your psionic powers, and that's what we're going to discover today. So, one at a time, I'm going to call you up here, and we're going to see what you can do. Bo Cathouse, please step forward.
I go forward.
Please demonstrate to the class that what you know how to do since you were little.
Okay.
Please demonstrate your psionic powers.
I expend a power point and use thickened skin.
You get that power point back.
Okay.
This room automatically replenishes your power points. So you just as quickly as you expend it,
It comes back.
it comes back and just whoa.
Well, then I'll overchannel it.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I can't overchannel it. I don't have that feat yet.
No, you don't have that. No.
Okay, so yeah,
So what
I
were you
thicken my
doing?
skin.
You thicken your skin,
It gives me a +1 AC for 10 minutes.
and at that point she's like, well, very good, Bo. And as you can see here, she has thickened her skin, and she just suddenly, faster than anybody can blink, pulls a dagger out and slams it on your chest, shattering the blade. Very good. Now go sit down.
I go sit down.
And she
I look
calls
at
up,
my uniform to see if there's a hole.
Nope.
Okay.
She calls up one of the drow, and both of them walk up, and she quietly, corrects them. I just called your sister. Go sit down. Please demonstrate to the class what you can do. And the drow says with a smirk on her face, whatever. And she blurs her image.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes from one side of the room to the other in a blink of an eye. Oh, very good. Here, even though I only asked for one demonstration, here you see that she has blurred herself, and there's a chance to miss her, and she has also done the powered burst. Gabriel Thane, please step forward.
Oh, that's his name. I wondered why they kept calling him Thing.
I walk up.
You wake up.
I walk. Yes. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah.
Would you please demonstrate to the class what you can do?
Without dropping your pants.
What? It's not very showy. I spend a power point and I activate adrenaline boost.
I thought you were going to try to walk on walls.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's an idea. Yes, I try to walk on walls.
Oh, successfully you managed to do so. You're all the way up on the ceiling. Very good. What was that? That was walk on walls?
It's my psychic feat.
Yeah.
I
What's it
have
called?
to walk the walls.
Okay. So as you can see here, Gabriel Thane is demonstrating his ability to walk on walls and leave dirty shoe prints all over the place. You'll be cleaning these up after class, Mr. Thane.
Oh come on!
Oh, I would have already had inertial armor up too. As long as I have a PowerPoint in reserve, it automatically pops up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it popped up as soon. She would have pointed that out as well.
Okay.
Good choice on thickened skinned and inertial armor, by the way, Bo.
Okay.
She makes a note in her book, puts it down.
Okay.
I sit on the ceiling.
What is your character's name again?
Vosla.
What?
Vosla.
Vosla?
Yeah.
Voss, would you please come up to the class? She looks at her. Vosla? Vosla?
Vosla.
Vosla, please come up to the class and demonstrate what you can do.
Are you still in the ceiling?
Yes, I'm sitting
No,
on
she-
the ceiling.
Get off. Go back.
Oh no, leave him up there.
That is all. You can go back to your desk, Mr. Thane.
No, leave him up there. But
Will save.
wait, what?
You have to roll a will save.
Will save.
This should be interesting.
Oh. 12 plus
Oh, I thought it was just 12.
16.
16.
What's the DC?
15.
He just barely made it. What were you trying to do?
My PowerPoint came back, right?
Yeah.
I do it again.
Would you toss that? Yep.
Even better, 18.
I do it again.
That's a 5, sir.
That is a 5.
Okay, so what do you tell? What do you have him do?
Primal fear.
You run off the ceiling, down the wall, almost go out the door, and then compulsion brings you back to your desk and have you sit down, and your primal fear is gone.
I was gonna say, but he's terrified out of his
Very
skin.
good. Although I since the first 2 times weren't that successful, Mr. Voslo.
It's a little dependent on the individual,
Mr. Voslo.
and it's Vosla.
Vosla. I will get it right sooner or later. I apologize.
Don't
What was your
really
character's
care.
name?
Allison.
I go back to my seat.
Allison, please step forward. Show the class what you can do.
Okay, I step forward. Turn around. I wave.
Somebody actually waves back and then puts their hand down. Let somebody else.
Is it the pixie?
Huh?
Is it the pixie?
Yes.
We'll talk later. Well, mine's kind of dangerous. I'll need a target.
I'll volunteer.
All right.
Cool. So, for sake of argument, are you gonna let me faint?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
For storytelling purposes.
Okay. So, I faint. Quick draw. Attack. With my Aijutsu focus, and you're basically willing.
Yes. I'm letting you hit me.
Yeah.
So how are you using a psionic power? Are you go to flicker?
Sneak attack.
Oh, sneak.
I don't have flicker yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's
So sneak attack is a psionic power.
his.
Oh, your sneak attack is. But what's it called?
It's called additional sneak attack.
Okay, so just sneak attack. Okay, just
Do you want me to just do damage then?
describe what you do and don't do damage.
Okay.
So you come up behind and you're like, yeah. Sneak
Yeah, not really.
I'd like to know what the damage is, actually.
Okay. Why not? Because I know that I can hit her without doing too much damage.
I'm gonna stand there flat-footed the whole time, so just hit me as best you can.
Okay.
Technically, I still have my thickened skin on, so.
Oh, and I forgot one.
After you finish your food, I'm going to need you to start using that box.
I forgot one.
What do you need?
D12.
Here.
Uh, 28 damage.
Dang.
Wow.
You almost take a knee.
Yeah, it doesn't kill me, but that's a pretty good hit.
You almost take a knee and you stagger a bit and then you're instantly healed.
Uh-huh.
Very good. And then she calls up a few other people, and the other drow twin goes up there and shows what she can do, which is block on.
Contortionist?
That comes later. Lucky dog, you.
No.
Robert.
Yeah.
Wait, she's a druid?
No. She walks on walls, blurs her image. She tries to show off as much as her sister does. She expends another PowerPoint and does burst as well, and goes across the ceiling from one end.
So
to the
they're
other.
just straight scions.
Huh?
They're scions. Like straight up scions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And then for the final student, she calls up. Roy Band Small Creek. That's just Roy, ma'am. Please come up forward and show the class what you can do. And Roy comes up to the class. He's pretty much this basic looking human, brown hair, blue eyes, clean shave, no, like really young, baby face, probably 6 foot tall. He's got that stocky farm boy shape even under his uniform.
So kind of like me.
Kind of, yeah. He goes, "Hi, I'm Roy." Okay, small class we got here. What do you want me to do again?
I got
Okay.
a sword.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna do a psionic power for you all today. I'm a psionic. Scion. I have psion powers. And he disappears completely out of the room. You feel a tapping on your back as you turn around. There's nobody there. And you actually see him appear behind her and tap her on the back. And then you hear a whispering in your ear. "Hey, buddy, what's up?" And you turn around.
I
He's
wouldn't
not
turn
there.
around. I wouldn't. I'd just sit here.
And he appears in front of everybody. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna go sit down now. Good. And he goes and sits down. She goes, "Okay, that was a little advanced. I believe that power is what we call flicker. Is that what it's called?"
Yeah, it's actually supposed to be a shadow caster only spell.
Oh, okay. Well, it's teleport.
Yeah.
So,
It's minor teleportation.
yeah.
It actually flickers a lot more overpowered than I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Hugely overpowered.
Well, then you'll probably just do teleport then, or dimension
No,
door.
Flicker is a third level caster spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
It's
you
just
you cast it
Huge.
and you get your level in rounds that it stays active, and you can flicker
Once per round.
Once per round as an
Holy
immediate
crap.
action.
Wow, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's only
And
like
it's 5 foot per every 2 levels.
So
Yeah.
she goes on to explain the different ways you could use your psionic powers as defense. She teaches you about psionic focus, concentration, how to guard against a mind thrust, what it is, what it does, compulsion.
Technically, that's in 3.0 and we're in 3.5, so Mind Thrust doesn't technically really have much to go off of anymore. You don't really...
Yeah,
No, there's
a
mind thrust.
There's mind
Right,
thrust
Right,
for
but now it's a
psionics.
will save.
Yeah, it's a will save, yeah, but she's just
Yep.
telling all the different psionic attacks
Yep.
that people can do. Mind thrust, how you can use blur or burst and mend at the same time if you're an arcane user, etc. And then a whole hour goes by, or actually, I think that class is actually, yeah, bell rings, bell chimes, and she releases you guys for lunch, and you go to your next class. And it was a 4-hour class. Yeah, your head is swimming with all these different psionic combinations that you went through. Yeah. You're probably enjoying this because this is just a primer.
It's all
for-
tactics.
It's defensive tactics. And,
Yep.
And this is probably like a primer for you.
Yep.
So you're probably enjoying this a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a good
makes
idea.
sense.
I'm writing all of this stuff down. I have my notepad all.
Yeah. So you guys are at
Shorthanded.
lunch.
What? Do we have any viewers?
Do we have any viewers? So you guys get dismissed for lunch.
Did you get that link I sent you?
I go to lunch.
Well, you guys get dismissed for lunch. Have you guys seen the lunch hall for like Yale or Princeton?
Yeah.
It's almost in like a church like
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same. Try to imagine that same type of cafeteria setting.
I can
Okay.
get food. I sit down. I eat.
I go and I grab my food. I
There's
sit
like-
down and eat. And I review my notes.
There's fireplaces like every 20 feet down the walls on either side. There's a huge smorgasbord of food. I mean, there's like a horn of plenty all filled up with food. There's half roasted boar and, you know, some big ass bird that
I
you
review-
probably think is a rock, but you're not entirely sure.
Haven't had that.
We have a 1 hour lunch or is it a half-hour lunch?
It's 1 hour.
Okay, so I spend half an hour eating and looking at my previous notes, and then I spend the next half hour looking at the next class's book.
Okay. What are you doing?
Can I walk on the walls yet?
You can try.
I attempt to.
High or low?
Low.
No, you can't. You tried, you almost got up a little bit, but a janitor snaps at you. And then you find yourself.
The
Not
janitor knocked your ass off the wall.
Fucking janitor.
Well, he has to mop that wall.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
Oh shit, it's Scotty.
A minor fight breaks out over the roast boar between two half orcs. So they're trying to argue over who gets the head.
I take the head.
No, you don't. It's attached to the body.
How big are these half orcs?
They're pretty big. They're at least 7.5 feet tall. Over muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Short tusks.
I've got to go into both of them.
Okay. Should have had the sign outside.
Yeah. Why did she just text you?
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so what were you doing other than trying to walk on the walls?
He's getting a beer.
Yeah, I made him go get my lunch.
So you're a bully.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of a good indication of my character.
I go looking. I go and get my own food.
5 minutes before my next class starts, I leave. 5 minutes before the next class starts, I leave. And I make sure to get a front row seat. And get myself set up, book open, notepad. Different notepad than the one before.
I eat my food. Look for a group to insert myself into.
Some elves.
Nobody will have you.
A couple wood elves and high elves sitting together.
Yeah, just act like a prick like you normally do.
Are these long benches? Or do they have like stools or chairs or?
They're long benches. Like mission style seating.
I could just see it. Oh, human. You seem to be just about as self-privileged as we are. Join us.
I jabber to them in Elven. Take a seat by the wood elves.
I make small talk with you. Wood elf is trying to talk the high elf into arm wrestling. High elf is declining because that's what barbarians do.
I go sit in the corner.
That's when you jab him in the
I go
in
get
the side
my
and go,
food and
"What,
his
you don't
food
think you
and
can
go
take
sit
it?"
in the corner with him, give him his food, and we sit there without talking to each other and eat. It's lunch. We're here to eat.
I try to egg the high elf on into the arm wrestling.
Like, come on. Oh, you don't think you can take him? I see. So what you're saying is you're not as good as you think you are.
I'm better.
Ah.
Oh, and you just can't prove it then.
I don't want to embarrass the poor lad. Trying to do the civil thing here.
So, I eat military style.
So
so
you've
it
done
takes
it
me,
like
like,
3 minutes.
3 seconds, yeah.
It's a
Well,
little bit.
it's about 5, but we're both eating the same way.
Yeah.
It's straight up military.
And then I go get like an extra glass of milk. And I drink my milk. I take like 5 minutes and drink my milk.
You have goat's milk, cow milk,
Whatever.
broth milk.
I just take whatever one I.
Yep. Whichever one is white.
Whatever one's closest at the point. I really don't care.
It's only white because it's pasteurized, so all the milk is great.
Okay.
Kind of drink my milk slow. I mean, 5 minutes is kind of slow. And
Enjoying it.
And then I look at the class schedule and I go to my next class. And I will spend a PowerPoint when I get to the class and see if my PowerPoint comes back to me.
It does not. You go to walk into the building where your class is located at. The doors to that building is locked.
Okay, so I sit outside.
There are training dummies outside.
Okay, what's the next class?
Offense.
Right, so I'm pretty much doing exactly the same thing he's doing.
Yeah.
Because it was eat and then drink and then go.
Yeah.
That's the way the military works. So eat, big glass of milk. You enjoy the big glass of milk because it's washing everything down. It feels real good.
Yeah.
Savor it.
So you gotta leave 5 minutes early.
Yeah.
It takes you about 2 minutes to walk across the field. They're already sitting out there waiting. You three are the only ones there. Everybody's still in the lunchroom
I try at the door.
with lock.
I don't bother to say anything. What do you do?
The wood elf then challenges you
I stand
to.
You just stand there.
Sure.
Well, I
spend
might
a
do
PowerPoint
defensive
to activate
forms.
adrenaline burst.
If I get like really
He does the
bored, but
same.
I'm not bored yet. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we would have been
I
standing
only
there
have
for
a
like
14.
20 minutes. Huh?
Drink
Over.
check.
Yeah.
We'd have been there for like 40 minutes.
No, we would have taken our time to walk
Is that
across
it? It
the
is.
training
It is.
area. So
Natural
it might
20.
have been like
It's a
30.
natural 20.
Okay, a few seconds go by, and you're straining, and he's straining, and finally you're able to just start pushing his arm down the other way, and he's, and he looks at you, winks, and hair sprouts on his arm, and he slams your freaking hand down.
That's cheating. Good one.
And if the force that he'd slammed your hand down would have broken your hand, but the table seems to like gotten spongy and there's safeguards in place. You realize.
Oh, so they expect people to act like dicks.
Oh yeah,
It's a bunch
Come
of
on,
morons.
there's like half orcs here and Lord knows what else.
yeah. Good try, little man. He claps you on the shoulder and rocks you in your seat, and the chime rings, and everybody starts leaving.
Do
I
we
tried
hear
to-
the chime?
Hmm?
Do we hear the chime?
Yeah, the doors unlock and open.
Okay, go ahead.
I walk in. And I set up
I set up away from that person.
in the front row. I set up in the front row.
If you go into the next class, it's all set up theater style. There are no desks. There's just chairs.
Is there like a stage?
There is kind of a stage.
It's like
yeah.
a theater then?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, that 28 damage that I did to you, did that actually drop your health down to 0?
It didn't kill me, but it knocked me out. It was a pretty good hit. Was that max damage?
No.
Was it close?
Max damage for me is 45.
You'd still have to hit me. It's not bad.
Bell rings again. More students come in after you. It's a warning bell. You
Yep.
go in there. You guys are sitting up front, I'm guessing.
No, I sit in the back corner.
Okay.
I kind of sit mid-mast.
Okay,
Mid-mast
and you're
of
up front?
everybody.
Yeah, I'm up front.
Okay.
This is the class
Actually,
I
no,
sit
I'd
up
probably
front for.
sit in the back. I'm 6 foot tall, you know? Everybody would have to look around me, so I'm probably going to sit in the back.
She's very tall and very aware that she's tall.
Is the
As
whole
as you three walk in, there's a person there, and he's over his desk. Well, the person is over their desk. They have a hood on. And you hear very clearly in your mind, welcome. Tall ones, please stay in the back. Short one up front.
So it's going to be you and the pixie.
And the guy who's back to the G.
So you're about middle front.
As you can see, in the front. And I'm
Outside.
slouched. Just like this.
You do not see his face yet. Use the hood. You guys can give me spot checks if you'd like, while you're waiting for the rest of the students to go in.
Good.
14.
Okay.
Hurry up and wait.
19.
You think you might have saw a tentacle? Or maybe a snake?
Nice.
Stick out from underneath the hood and then quickly disappear?
It came out and turned a page.
No, the page actually turns itself. His hands aren't even on the table.
Okay. In that case, with that in mind, I'm going to make a knowledge psionics check. 6 plus 5, so 11 plus 4.
15.
15.
It's right on the tip of your tongue,
There's like 6 different
and you
things.
kind of see it, and then it's gone. You have no freaking clue.
Okay. I rolled a 6.
There's like 6 different things in psionics that could actually have a tentacle on their face. So, or up in here.
Yeah.
Or it could be a mage that has
Yeah.
a snake as a familiar.
Well, the thing that I was thinking it was, and I'm...
Thune!
No, I was thinking it was a mind flayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as soon as everybody files in, the
Uh-huh.
figure gets up. And he kind of like, when he stands up, he almost unfolds. And he's really tall. And like, really not wide, but he's statuesque. You can tell he's slender from the shape, how the robes hang on him. And he lifts an arm, and his hands are disappeared underneath the long sleeves. And you hear all clearly in everybody's head, you hear a voice that's kind of soft and lisping on the S's. And, welcome, students. I am Saz. This is offense. This is mental offense. How to use your powers. Per hand. And he stands up and he's on the stage and he throws back his hood. And there's a mass of tentacles withering off his face, and it's very clearly a Nethlin, a mind flayer. Very clearly. So, shall we begin? Bowcat House.
Fosla.
Bosla.
Vosla. Front and center.
Come on, man. You can even read minds.
Realize if we both stand in the center, we will be one person.
Do you want to stand on my shoulders? Or do you want me to stand on your shoulders?
Now,
Doesn't really matter. We go.
I go.
I go.
as you go, he directs you to one side of the stage,
That's not
and he
center.
directs you to the other side.
Okay.
He steps in the middle, raises his arm. Fight. And steps off. As you look around at each other on the stage and look off to your right, there is a rack of weapons. Fight. Roll for initiative.
Okay. You go first.
Yeah. I go and inspect the weapons. I go and look at all the weapons.
Okay.
That's my round.
The weapon that you normally use is there.
Okay. Is it masterwork like mine?
No.
Damn. Okay. Is my armor there? Or is it just weapons?
Just weapons.
Well, that kind of sucks. Shield?
There's shields there.
Okay.
Pole arms, axes.
Okay. It's your turn.
I stand there like I'm so like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like seriously, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm seriously at the
Pull out
weapons
my
rack,
magic
man. Like,
tablet
oh, look, it's a
device and
scimitar.
on it.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. What else we got?
I'm watching intently, waiting for you guys to...
We're just sitting there like...
The whole class is watching intently.
I have my notepad out. I'm about to take notes.
Begin. What are you waiting for? Fight.
What do you do this round?
I'll pick up a wooden shield and a scimitar.
Ooh. I think that's a 22 on a spot check.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for, or 21 on a spot check. I'm looking to see if there's any markings on the ground. Like, is there anything that leads me to believe that there might be rules to this engagement, or like a like a sumo ring, or like anything like that pop up, like any sort of markings on the floor?
There is a markings on the edges of the stage.
Is it sand in the middle or is it wooden?
Wooden. Do you have arcane knowledge or?
Yeah. Nice. Eight.
Eight.
I rolled a 3.
You see a few markings that are barrier, and then there's healing. But that's all you're getting.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I look at you. I get down on my hands and knees, and I just bow, and I stayed bowed. Do you come up and hit me?
no. I'll stand there on my side with the sword and the shield and wait for him.
Hear an impatient sigh in your head. And you're dismissed from the stage.
I get up and leave.
No, you don't get dismissed.
No,
you're off the stage.
Oh,
You're
okay.
already in your chair.
You're in your
Perfect.
chair. And you're there.
I'll pick a kukri and a scimitar.
Okay. Want to roll initiative?
Oh, right.
Reroll initiative.
Oops. Damn it.
Learn how to aim. That's a 10. Well, your dice are hard to read.
Right? I think I need a new.
And they're not rolling very good for you.
No, they aren't.
Did you notice left in the middle dice at home?
Yep.
I still have them. They're right here.
So I win initiative.
Yep.
Unless you have like a +7.
Okay, Rory, what are you doing?
Well, he actually has weapons in his hands, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, then, as a free action, I'm going to throw up my family domain, and then as an immediate, I'm going to throw up my protection devotion. And then I'm going to spend a power point to throw up my thickened skin, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. I just jumped my AC by 10 points.
So he's at what, 28 now?
31.
Okay.
I can't hit it.
Nobody can hit a 31 at level 1. That's the idea.
I activate my adrenaline boost,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do a full attack on him and hope I get a crit
critical?
on my high crit weapons.
Can you hand me the crit and the,
Oh.
You critted on 1.
crit and the fail crit cards, please? Thank you.
You got a crit on 1, and is that a crit
7.
fail?
It's a 7.
Oh, okay.
So you hit and missed?
Yep. No, one missed, but the other one critted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way you can hit.
Slashing, piercing,
Slashing.
normal damage, and target is sickened for 1d6 rounds.
Ouch.
6
3
points.
rounds, you're sickened.
What is the second condition?
I think it gives
You can
a
do
minor-
nothing but move. You get 1 move action per round.
Perfect. Okay.
For 6 rounds?
3.
3 rounds.
3 rounds?
That's not a problem.
You can, however, defend yourself.
6 damage.
Oh, 6 hold. Wow. Really?
Okay. Next round. Rory.
Okay, so I am sickened. So I can move.
Yep, you
Yep.
get 1 move action.
2 rounds left with sickened.
Is there a wall or ceiling or anything
Yep.
utilized?
No, there's not. You're on a stage. There's a ceiling.
It's like 30 feet up.
Yep.
And it's probably suspended by poles.
Huh?
It's probably suspended by
Well,
poles.
that lasts
No,
forever.
the stage is sitting on the ground.
My AC
No, I mean,
is
like
still
the-
the same.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it drops by 4 there because that only lasts for 1 round. So I'm only up by 6, so I'm still at a 27 AC, and I'll just stand there. In fact, I'll go full defense. That should bring it up by
You
another
can't.
4.
It's a full round action.
So I'll go fighting defensively,
You
which
can't
takes it up
even
by
do
2.
that because you have to attack.
Ah, okay, well then I'll just
Yeah,
stand there.
you can't do anything when you're sick
It's all right.
other than move.
27 AC. Go for it.
That it might be. No, I can't.
You'll have to crit again.
Okay. Well, you know what? If I can't hit you with weapons, burning hands.
Okay, which is a reflex save.
Yep.
10.
That does not make it.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
It's a single D4. Let's go with this one. Because it's red. The color of fire.
What's a 4?
Max damage.
Yeah.
So I've taken 10 damage. I'm still standing.
Very good. I like how you're using spells with your psionic powers. Continue.
I've been using spells with my psionic powers the
I
whole
know.
fucking time.
Divine?
Yeah,
He doesn't.
I
He's
know.
an arcane user.
I think it's hilarious. So, I still have to stand there. This is round 3.
This is round 2. You got
One
one
more.
more round.
Okay.
One more round left.
I stand there.
Okay. Rick.
Full attack again.
Okay. That's an 8. That misses. And that is a 20. That hits.
Wow.
Say it's the kukri this time. Which is still
Slashing.
slashing.
Terrible gash. Double damage and 1 charisma drain.
So 2 damage.
Wow. No, it's actually 6 because of my strength of 2.
Okay. Well, that would put me down. Unless it's regenerating me as I'm taking damage.
Huh?
Is it regenerating?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, then I am at 0,
Oh, you're at 0?
which means I'm not unconscious.
You're still
You
standing.
can't move.
I'm still standing.
You can't move. You can't move. Very good.
I don't need to move. Cure light wounds.
Huh?
I don't
He
have
already-
to move to
he
cure
already
light
called.
wounds.
He already called the end of the match.
Okay.
Very
You
good.
can't cast
Please take
Cure
your
Light Wounds.
seats.
You're
Oh,
sick
come
of
on.
it.
It's not.
Not this round.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, that was only
It's
3.
not a
That
round
was
robin?
3.
No.
No,
Round
you have
robin?
one more round.
Please
No,
take
that
your
was all
seats.
3. All right, I go to 6.
As you leave the stage, you guys are instantly healed, and your power points have returned. Right?
Allison.
Allison, Roy, step forward.
Oh, you get to fight Roy. He's got a sword.
I go up. I go directly to the rack, pick up a hammer, and put it on my back. I wait.
They had scabbards back there with the weapons.
You don't have a scabbard for your.
Oh, that sucks. How's he gonna draw it?
He can't.
Huh?
How's he gonna draw a weapon if he
He
doesn't have a
can't.
scabbard?
For a hammer?
Yeah.
There's no scabbard for a hammer.
No, it's on a hook.
Yeah.
You just hook it on your belt.
Okay.
Hook it on your back.
Yeah,
How do
whatever
you
wanna
do
hook
the
it.
Iaijutsu with a hook?
No. On the end of the handle, there is a hook for hanging it on your belt.
Yeah. Oh.
This is the whole problem that I have. Like, Genjutsu should not be allowed to be used.
No, it should
With-
be a sword.
It
should
says
have to be
in
slashing.
it
I
says
know what it says.
any melee weapon.
I know what it says. I just
It
Well,
should
and
be
it
a
says that
slashing
because
weapon.
you should be able to use like throwing.
Teleports to the stage.
What the hell just happened? We just lost some cameras. Damn it.
We're experiencing minor technical.
Technical difficulty.
I'll be right back with
Stand
you.
by.
Wild Bill is back.
Wild Bill is back, but Voslin, for some reason, we're on the wrong side. It says I'm Rick. If that's not weird.
Something got unplugged, I bet.
Yeah, I don't think it got unplugged. I think it redid everything. Sources. Webcam.
I think it got unplugged, and the two for
There they are.
or the one for that side got unplugged or something.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Continue.
We can
We're
keep
good.
going.
Okay, we're
I've
good?
got it going.
Okay. Roy teleports to the stage. Doesn't grab any weapons. Smiles real big at you. And then both of us here fight. Roll initiative.
Nine.
I got a 15. So I'll go first.
I thought it was funny that we just sort of moved over. That was kind of weird.
Roy charges at you, hits mid stage, and teleports. This is gonna be great. We're gonna be chasing each other around in circles, trying to backstab each other. What is your flat-footed AC?
My flat-footed is 14.
Alrighty. D6.
My HP should be a little bit higher than that.
Take 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
Your turn. And he's behind you.
Hold on, I guess I better make this next one hurt. I'm gonna faint.
Okay.
Oh crap. Wait a second.
You faint, as in fall unconscious on
7
stage.
plus
Your bluff.
my bluff, which is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus another 4, so 16.
I only got a 14.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack his flat-footed with AI Jutsu Focus.
Okay. His flat-footed is a 15.
Okay. Let's do you.
You know that's like spot, sense motive, and base attack.
I don't care. I'm simplifying it.
That's fine. It's a horrible system.
It is.
Honestly.
I'm just going to do
horrible
sense motive,
system.
and it's bluff. That's all it is.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
Or spot.
I add my
I can see spot.
Yeah.
base attack bonus and AI Jutsu Focus, or just...
Your base attack. Wait, what are you doing? Are you doing EI Jitsu?
Yeah.
I don't think you apply your base attack to your EI Jitsu, do you?
No, it's
No.
just your skill check.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
well,
your skill check.
In that well, since he's flat-footed and I'm doing it now, so that's 7 plus 7 plus 4.
Yeah, you hit his
18.
flat-footed.
7,
19. No, it
No,
is
it's 18.
18.
Which 18 is...
Okay, wait. What are you? Yeah. When you're attacking, it's a normal attack against flat-footed. But
Oh.
when you roll EI Jutsu, you're just adding your skill check.
Yeah.
Attack, and then you have to roll the skill check, and then you have to add the damage in.
Okay. So I rolled the skill check. I'll roll my attack real quick.
In the
19.
box.
In
19, I'll count it.
That's a crit.
No, it's not. Not for a hammer.
Not for
Oh,
hammer.
not for a hammer.
No,
yeah.
it's just 20.
Yeah.
Is that times 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll expend my power point to give me another d6. So that's 4d6 plus 1d12 plus 3.
Okay.
So 6, 10, 7.
Just freaking did it again. What the hell?
And it just came back.
It's all except for Bill.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
And
it's a
there's Bill.
connection issue.
So 28 damage.
Yeah. Okay, you freeze. He freezes. You hear whispering in your head. Good jobs. You're dismissed.
I clap Roy on the back. I go, good job, buddy. You almost had me.
You're instantly healed. He's instantly healed. Your power points are back. His power points are back. And he calls a few others, and it goes on and on.
Yep.
And then after he's done doing the attacking demonstrations, he starts talking about how you combine your physical prowess with your mental abilities, and how to gauge attacks, how to press the attack. He's all about a good offense, or a good defense is a strong offense. He kind of puts down Mrs. White a couple of times.
Didn't I prove that theory wrong in my fight against him?
I don't know. It took you 4 rounds to take me out.
3.
No, I was on my second round when you hit me.
Yeah, he was.
It took you 4 rounds to take me out. And it took you 2 crits.
And then he goes and starts talking about how to combine what exactly is a psionic attack, and how to use that, how to overpower somebody. So basically, he goes over will saves, reflex saves,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. then that's the end of the class. It's 4 hours have gone by.
That's an 9 hour day so far.
It's a 9 hour day. Yeah.
Okay. I look to see what the next class
But-
is.
There is no next class, but there is 2 hours of study hall,
Okay.
and then dinner, and then 4 hours of free time.
I go find the gym.
There is a gym. There's weights. There are free weights. There are practice dummies.
I go find the gym and just start lifting weights.
Okay. How about you?
I'll go to the library.
Study?
Yeah.
All right. You? Rick?
The necromancy
I wander
section.
around looking for something interesting to do.
Okay.
Do you want to spot me?
Nah.
It's alright. I don't think you could even pick up how much I'm benching.
You can't even pick up what I'm laying down. How about you, Ojo? Or OG, Dojo?
Ojo?
I'm
I
Ojo?
like that. Ojo.
Oh, Joe.
Ojo.
I'm looking at. Actually, I'm probably gonna go back to my room and study.
Okay. Oh, they do tell you that there is a test on all this stuff.
There's a test.
Yes.
Okay.
There will be a test at the end of the semester, all the material covered, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're working out, you're at the
Is that
library.
the game?
Huh?
Is that the game? No.
No,
I'm
it's
asking-
no, it's not.
I'm asking, is that the game that you made?
No.
Is that the test?
No. No.
No.
Okay. Because nobody's told us about that yet.
No, they would have. I forgot to mention this at class. It's in my notes. While you were in class, they tell you that there is a test at the end of the semester.
Okay.
Semesters are 3 months long,
Okay.
and yes, your test determines whether or not you go to your next class or not, or you stay and repeat the class.
Oh, so we can repeat the same class over and over and over again. That's great.
About 3 times until the school will kick you out.
Uh-oh.
So, did you hear that, Rick? You can fail twice.
Wow.
Don't you feel loved, man?
So much.
I do feel like you kind of got your vengeance on me today. That was kind of nice.
Yeah. I only set you on fire.
And stabbed her. Or cut her
Twice.
twice. Cut her twice and then set her on fire.
I really
Cut her,
wish,
set her on fire, then cut her again.
really wish I would have had my actual armor.
Yeah, well, he's got to cauterize that first wound, you know.
Yep.
Can't kill him too quick.
You know, you're so nice.
Exactly.
It's not the first scars I've ever had.
You have no scars.
I have lots of scars.
Well,
I am covered
you
in
have no
scars.
scars caused by him. You have no new additional scars. You're going back to the room and studying? Is that what you said, Dojo?
Yes.
Alright. And you were wandering around looking for something to do.
Yes.
Everybody looks like they're studying.
Except me.
And the 2 female drow.
No. 2 female drow are studying themselves. Each other.
You.
Twin sis.
Or they're talking to each other about studying me. Because I'm over there lifting weights.
No, you're in a different room.
Perfect. All by myself?
No, there's orcs in there, half orcs and dwarves.
Okay, I avoid
half
them.
giants.
They avoid you too.
Hmm?
They avoid him too, is what I was telling.
Are there any closed off corridors? Places we're not supposed to go?
Yeah, but that comes later. Trust me. Just don't get your panties in a bunch. You go around exploring, you find a lot of locked corridors, rooms.
magically locked?
Yes.
I don't have that spell yet.
Okay. Roy comes up. Spot ya?
I spot you too.
Would you like me to spot you?
Oh, you do know how to speak a full sentence.
Typically,
Sure.
he keeps up with you, surprisingly.
I'm not surprised. It's Roy. He's got a sword.
No.
I've heard tale of Roy
And
with
his
his sword.
No.
Are you Roy, son of Roy?
Who?
Never mind.
He wouldn't know.
I was gonna say he's kind of got the same mental capacity as him.
He starts talking to you about where he grew up at, how he grew up on the farm, and his long lost goat that he was never able to find. He's sure some orc ate it.
That's
He's got
what
a
I'd say.
huge scar across his chest. It goes from one corner by his shoulder all the way across and in at his hip.
Uh-huh. I have giant black scars from my fingers all the way up to my neck and down to my toes. Yeah, you want to compare scars? I'll win.
Oh, wait till you see this scar, and you're like, wait a second, you're a lady. I'm going to show you that scar.
No, I'm a woman. I'm not a lady.
Same thing.
I have a question. See those two really dark-skinned women out there that seem to be studying each other?
Well, that's pretty hot.
Do you think that they're ladies?
They got boobies, don't they?
Wow.
You got boobies? They got boobies.
You have boobies.
No, I have pecs.
Okay, Roy. I leave.
Yeah, as you go to leave, he's like grabbing the triangle bells,
Uh-huh.
and then like should be lifting him with one hand. He's just grabbing him with one and just chucking him, trying to see if he can beat us. Oh shoot! 10 feet off. I would have won.
I just leave.
Yeah, because he's playing himself. Okay, dinner bell rings. After 2 hours goes by.
I go eat my corner.
I join him in the corner.
What do you know? Yeah, your lunch buddy's there.
I'll nod to you.
We...
Military eating again.
Yep.
I try a different milk this time, though.
I will as well. Not the same one that he's drinking.
You had the goat's milk, which seems familiar to you. You had the cow milk, which you've had before.
I definitely try the Roth milk.
And you're having the Roth
Yeah,
milk. It's like kind of a
definitely.
purplish grayish color.
Yeah,
And I'll have the
perfect.
basilisk.
There's no.
The basilisk milk.
They're lizards.
Yeah, because they have one out back, you know. They
Okay,
keep it
fine,
around.
the Tarask. I'll have the Tarask milk.
The cup is destroyed.
I fill it up, it shatters. Get another one, fill it up, it shatters.
You're all like, drink it. You fly across the room.
You're like waiting.
Oh, it's still warm.
That shit's got some kick.
Yeah, you fly across the room through some tables, chairs, people. Oh!
God, I wish I could get a whole glass of that.
No, there's the Roth cow and goat.
Okay, well then I'd probably have Roth as well.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's almost to the point where you guys drink it and you don't feel hungry.
Oh,
So
okay.
you go to finish your whole meal.
No,
No, we
I would
eat-
eat.
Oh, you
and
eat
then I
and
go
drink.
get my
Yeah,
milk.
you go to drink a whole glass
Yeah.
and you're like, holy fuck.
Well, yeah, that's why you slow down to drink.
Whew.
Yeah.
But it's really like, after you finish both of you finish your glasses of Roth milk, you feel like you just ate a full feast.
Perfect. Now it's time to go pray.
Okay, dinner bell rings.
So we finish our milk. I'll nod at him. Go to pray.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I go back to the library.
I
Library's closed.
continue to study.
There's a library in your house that you still have access to.
Yeah, but it doesn't have what I'm looking for.
It doesn't have the library that you went and visited was just massive.
Massive, yes.
You go outside the building, look at the building, go back inside,
I'm not surprised.
go back outside. It's like this tiny little
It's like a mausoleum.
building.
It's a hut.
It's like
and
a
then you open
mausoleum.
the door and it's like a giant mausoleum.
No. It's like a little mausoleum.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, like
yeah,
a
yeah.
small mausoleum, and you open the door, and it's...
And it's really funny because when you open the door, you're the same size as the door when you open it. And when you get inside looking around, the door's like 6 times your size.
Yeah, they're double.
How am I going to get out of here?
Oh,
that's right.
easily.
No, the exit door's on the other side. It's a little tiny door, and then you step out, and you're like...
So that library is closed.
Fuck that.
They open again at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I was just looking for a
What
feat.
time's my first class?
Is there...
Huh?
What time's my first class?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Can I check books out?
No.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't want to keep track of that stupid shit.
Don't necessarily have to.
They have scrolls of scribing.
So I could copy like a section of the book to...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is there a feat that allows you to trade your intellect, to use your intellect for your will saves?
Yes.
Yes.
Say that again.
You have to have Iron Will. You have to take the feat Iron Will. And then it's, I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it's Iron
I can
Will
look
is
it
the
up, though.
prereq for it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think it's intelligence.
Goes.
I hang out with my elf friends again. I hang out with my elf friends.
Roy comes and sits with you. Arm wrestles the one elf.
Because I don't necessarily follow a particular deity, I pray to the gods of family and mind.
There is a shrine of Minnie.
Right.
Like it's on a wheel.
Right, but I
and
don't
you
pray to a
rotate-
specific
you-
god.
You rotate the.
It doesn't matter which one it's on because I'm not
Well, I
praying
guess-
to a specific god. I'm
No,
praying
dude,
to
you play spin the wheel. And you're just like, who is it today? Bacab. Damn it.
Get rule!
Actually, I go and pray,
Family and mind. I just don't know how you fit in this.
I go pray to the god of Thoth and
She's there.
Agma.
She's there.
Okay, I go pray to the god of Thoth and Agma because they are intelligent.
It's like a chaplain temple or tapple.
Tackle!
A chaplain temple.
Taplin chap.
It's a chaplain. He can do Jewish things. He can do Catholic things. He can do.
Yes.
He's a multi-purpose
Yeah.
priest.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He is a motherfucking priest, is what he is.
Priest, motherfucker.
Don't you forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pray to Thoth and to Agma and ask for their blessings of intelligence upon me.
The what?
Of intelligence upon me.
So this is where a book falls from the sky and knocks him out.
Hey, if it's a book that'll bestow a +2 to my intelligence check, I will take that.
No, it's a book that says how to not get hit in the head with books.
D&D for dummies.
Actually, it's how to draw your hammer from
Okay,
the back.
So
without
as you're
hitting
watching the
yourself in
Wood
head.
Elf and Roy compete, the Wood Elf sprouts the hairy arm, grins at Roy. Roy just gives him this puzzled look, and his hand doesn't move. It's still looking at him. Look at Roy looking at the Wood Elf. Just slams his hand down on the table. And is like, "What the hell was that?" You got a shaving problem, boy. Did you see that shit?
No.
I know you saw that. And he goes to hit you in the shoulder, and you kind of like almost fly out of your chair. Oh, shit, forgot to dial that back. And the wood elf just looks at him like, what just happened?
I just got my ass kicked.
Why did that, how did that happen? What just happened? And the high elf goes up to Roy, he goes, thank you very much, and pulls out a pouch. Starts counting out a few, and he goes, oh, what the hell, and just hands him the whole pouch and walks away. Hands behind his back. Head up, nose up in the air.
High elves.
Hey, you want to go do something fun?
What?
Want to tip over cows?
It's a couple old buildings I saw that haven't been opened yet.
That sounds like a blast. Let's do it.
All right. Well, I gotta head back to the room and grab a few things.
Oh, which reminds me, while I'm in my room, my hammer's sitting next to me.
What time is it?
This is very juicy.
It's like 6. Oh, can I have a piece?
6:17.
Yeah, it's 6:18.
Can I have another piece? It's good.
That is super tender.
Heart.
That's good. I like the pepper too.
Touch salty.
I like it. You can follow him back to his room.
Yep.
It's your room. Then the door kind of flies open, and then walks Roy. Ah!
I'm in the temple.
Oh.
I'm in the temple too.
It wouldn't have taken you that long. You guys would have been back already.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm back. I'm still studying.
How long does it take you to pray?
Hour.
Yeah, you guys would have been back already.
It takes him an hour. I am not as a devout person as he is.
Now I have a question because I'm
worship
supposed to get
many
up in the
gods.
morning and spend an hour praying to set my spells. Can we just call that a nighttime thing?
Rub a dub.
Sure.
Thanks for the grub.
Okay. It sets my spells for the next day.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So we're in the room
Yes, and
with Roy.
With Rory.
Roy comes in.
Roy comes in. How y'all doing?
Good.
Walks across the room to a bed that you didn't notice before. Opens up his wardrobe. Takes his uniform off. Puts on his armor. And straps a saber to his side. You guys want to go do something fun?
Sure, I'm up for it. I'm done studying.
Come on.
I
It'll
stand
be
up.
fun.
I throw on the chain shirt that I have, and then I put the uniform back on over top of it.
You want me to do that?
What are the odds of getting in trouble with the administration?
Significant.
Roy totally doesn't understand a word.
What?
I think I'll wait here.
Huh?
I got it.
I'm just gonna get it because I want more of that jerky. It's good. Thank you.
Dunk.
The hell are you planning, Mr. Thing?
No, he didn't plan this. I planned this.
The hell are you planning, Mr. Thing? And I'm not calling you Thing. Because of the ways that I've heard it, it's Thang.
Shake that thing.
Well, for one, it's Thane. Thane.
You might want to correct your instructors.
I'm just wandering around looking to see. I'm kind of like studying the campus.
And for another, we're gonna go open some buildings.
You know where all the other houses are located? There's the main central courtyard. There are a lot of ruined buildings around. On the outside, trees growing through them, vines being overgrown with vegetation. You hear local wildlife.
I suppose that I shouldn't let you run off by yourself to die. Alright, I'll get in my armor.
And then I'll head back to the room about 9ish.
About when we're all getting ready to go.
Probably.
You're right back to the room, seeing everybody getting geared up. Roy's in your room. What's up, buddy? Want to go do something fun? Bo's coming.
Please come with so that you can help me carry the bodies.
That's funny.
Don't carry bodies very well.
You should only have to carry one. I'll get the other two.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I really don't want to.
Do it. Do it, Scaly.
Character, please do it.
I'll do it. I was wondering about that. Remember, I'm pretty fucking weird looking. So.
Yeah, Roy's open and friendly.
Okay.
If you do a sense motive,
We just want to go have some fun.
yeah, he really wants to take you out to go have some fun. He pulls out a bottle. It's all clear. It looks like water. All want a drink? Call it Angel's Tears.
I don't believe so.
It is strong. If you were to like go breathe on a candle, you swear that you'd probably breathe fire right now.
I'd breathe on a candle.
A little bit of flame comes out. You feel pretty good.
Bring that along.
Oh yeah, it goes with me everywhere I go. You want a drink, Bo?
It doesn't do me any good.
Oh, this stuff will.
I'm immune to it.
Just go ahead and try it.
I'm good, thanks.
It's just a regular old stick in the mud, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
How about you, Allison?
I do not partake.
What? What do you mean? It puts hair on your chest. Well, you probably don't want that. Here, you want some? Got hair on your scales. Come on, it'd be funny. You're all scaly with hair. It'd be funny. Come on. It's good.
If we could get to the fun part of the evening, that
This
would
is
be great.
part of the fun part. And you all are, yeah, I don't partake. I am.
Start taking my armor off.
All right. Puts the bottle away. Opens the door.
They're lame.
You know, it could be cold out there. You thought you'd give you something to warm you all up with, but, you know, whatever.
Cold doesn't affect me.
That's nice. Do you even fart?
Sometimes. But when I do, the world moves.
That's funny. I got that one. So he leads you out.
Very, very dry sense of humor.
Yeah. He's getting that. He leads you all out and, okay, we need to be sneaky here.
I don't do
Okay.
sneaky.
Okay, so shh. And he's doing loud whisper and not really being quiet and grabs you and blink. Give me a reflex save.
Wow. That's,
Or not a reflex, fortitude. It'd be fortitude.
4.
Yeah, you throw up.
That was very
The
uncomfortable.
world just lurched for you.
That was a very
He comes
uncomfortable
back.
sensation.
Okay, shh. And he grabs you or Bo and Allison, blinks out. You two need to give me fortitude saves.
I save.
Yeah, you do.
I think I have like a +6 to my fort.
15 plus 3.
I got a 24.
It's disconcerting because you feel like you're wrenched from one spot and placed in another. It's not a fun experience. but you guys don't.
Extra dimensional door. How wonderful. Thank you.
And he blinks back and he grins and claps his hand on your shoulder and blinks out.
I fail. I fail.
You throw up. It's a horrible feeling. It's like your whole body just transferred and then your stomach caught up. Type of feeling. That's pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah. Not having fun.
Once again, where is the fun part supposed to start?
Soon. And I'm sorry that you're not having fun. The easiest way to get out of here. Now, unless
we
you
were
really
getting-
want to be all sneaky and climb over the fucking wall.
I thought we were getting into somewhere.
We are getting into somewhere, but first we have to get out of here. Okay, so you guys are on the outside of the wall. First thing you notice is the wind is howling. It is howling.
Okay.
And then, as you guys look around, it's nighttime. There is a very abrupt edge, maybe 20 feet from you. Rory walks over. He's like, "Phew. Wow, we are high up."
Yep.
You guys going to the edge to look?
Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Thank you.
I stand close, but not too close.
I'm sorry, do you want me to play my character or just go along for the ride?
My character has agoraphobia, and that's the fear of heights.
Yeah. You go look up over the edge where Roy is. Then there's a whole city underneath lit up, but the light looks very tiny. It's tiny torchlight. You guess that you're probably somewhere over water deep, given all the piers and ports. You are way up off the ground.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How dark is it out?
It's pretty dark. The moonlight's out, starlights are out. You have no light pollution up where you are at, so
So it's pretty dark.
there's no light pollution.
Right.
So the
So
stars
it's the
are
stars
shining.
and the moon.
The moon with its broken tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see this? I'm close enough to the edge that I can see over it, but not far enough to see how high up I am.
You could see that there's a city down below.
Do I recognize it because I'm from Waterdeep?
Give me a spot check because you're not like right at the edge.
That's where my scimitar is from.
16.
You're guessing that you are?
Okay. Oh, this looks like my hometown.
The
How
you see
can
the
you
mount-
tell from 30 feet away?
You he's like 15
Very
feet away.
carefully.
You could see the peak of Undermountain,
Okay, so
Mount Waterdeep.
Well, yeah, then we are at Waterdeep.
Yeah. And you see but everything is like very distanced away. Does that make sense?
Yes. I can see it as if I was on a ship across the ocean.
No, you could see
As
it
if you were in an airship flying over the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
about
It is the castle
about
behind
10
me.
feet, 10,000 feet up.
Is the
The walls behind you, yes,
and the academy's behind that.
yes.
Okay. I start walking back towards the academy.
Rory goes this way, and he goes off into the jungle.
I go after him.
I follow.
Okay.
I am not so quietly following.
He's not being quiet.
Okay.
He's pulled out a
Maybe
machete.
then.
He's pulled out a machete. He starts blazing a trail through the jungle.
Bad idea.
Yeah, we're not trying to keep up. We're just trying to walk behind him at this point.
Yeah. And he's just going a mile a minute about where he's from, what type of crops he's raised, what the hardest thing for him to grow.
What about your horse?
I don't have my horse. Yeah, the horse went lame. Threw a shoe. I had to put it down. Oh well, such is life.
The horse threw a shoe, and he put it down.
No, the horse threw a shoe and went lame. Meaning it broke its leg, Digit. Do you not
Profession
understand?
farming. I fail.
Actually, you rolled a 20.
I rolled an 18.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. I don't have profession farming.
Well, then that's just an intelligence check then.
I fail. I fail.
Yeah. So he goes off, and then you guys go forward through the jungle for about 45 minutes. It's hot. It's your pants are starting to get damp. Your feet are starting to get wet.
Okay.
You're in a jungle.
Okay. Military, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do give a fuck. This is bullshit. But I don't say anything.
My character is complaining the whole time. I'm cold. I'm wet. I hate it here.
I lag
Why
back.
don't I come?
I lag
No, I'm
behind
not.
so I don't have to listen to that
Yeah,
shit.
that's kind of what we're doing. Roy's talking, she's talking back, and we're about 600 feet this way.
I hope you get eaten.
Roy suddenly stops as he brings his machete forward. You can see
Oh, we hear him stop slashing.
his machete spark off with rock, and as he looks up in front of him, there's a huge building of some sort. It's all stonework. It's grown over with vines, and hey, I think I see a doorway over here. And he dives in deeper, and he's ripping vines apart and goes into a building.
I follow him.
Yes.
It's dry. It's stone. It's dusty.
Okay, I cough.
He reaches in underneath his cloak and pulls out a rod, snaps it, and the whole room lights up.
And then I scream, "Ow!"
It speaks.
Oh, you have dark vision.
Yes.
My bad. I'm sorry. I
Fucker.
didn't know you could. You can see in the dark. That's pretty cool. Always wanted to do that.
Well, now I can't see in the light, so that's great. Thank
You'll
you.
be fine. It takes a few seconds, but your vision comes back to you.
Mine too.
Okay, so you're standing in a huge stone room.
I didn't know that it was that dark out because I would have like heads floating above me.
It wasn't that dark. I said there was moonlight. and
Oh, that's
starlight.
right. But now we're
Or moonlight,
inside.
starlight. But your eyes wouldn't have adjusted that fast.
Okay, so nobody saw him. Good. I'm okay with that.
Because I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
once in a while, I just throw him a look, and he knows exactly what the look is. That's his wife.
Why did you give your...
That's a sign of a good marriage.
Every other text message is a lightsaber coming out.
That's not a text message. That was our phone call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are standing in a big stone room.
I check the stone. Knowledge, architecture, and engineering.
Okay,
It's dwarven made. I continue on.
16 plus 5, so 21.
it's dwarven made. Unless you know ancient dwarven, you don't know the language that's written on the walls, but you do catch names of maybe a dwarven god
I was gonna say, any way that I could do a comprehend language check without?
I have comprehend language the spell.
I
don't care. Whoever's doing what.
I cast it on him because I just really don't care.
Okay.
Do you do it?
It's
it
all an
subtly?
ancient dwarven.
Really?
This was a temple
No.
to
I'm like,
an ancient
you.
dwarven god.
Okay. I begin to pull out my notebook and write down what's happening on it.
Yes, let's have a
Put it
record of our
in
crimes. What a
English.
Uncommon.
In common, yes.
Yeah. Basically, it tells a story of this is the god of
Probably cord.
precious metals and gems
Do you
and
know?
artistry. It's an ancient dwarven god. It's no longer around.
Oh, okay.
This is you're talking like 2,000 years ago.
I was gonna say the ancient god of Elminster.
No. Yeah. So basically, this is just it's an old temple.
Cool. I sketch the floor plan.
I go poking around at stuff. I
Okay.
was hoping to find skeletons to fight or something.
That's my text message.
It's probably a temple to a good dwarven god, so there probably should be still be consecrated ground, as far as you guys know.
Oh, I'm not disturbing a damn thing. Because I'm intelligent.
And you said you're poking around stuff?
Yep.
High or low?
Low.
Hey, you go and pull on a torch, and a wall slides open in front of you.
Ha ha!
And there's a set of stairs
I
down.
turn around and go, you just have to touch things, don't you?
Yes. I go downstairs.
I follow him as his backup.
Roy follows too.
I recommend that you use the wall.
As soon as you step foot on the first stair, torches snap on. Stairs look like they go on for quite a while.
Cool.
Well, don't stop now.
Does Roy have a shield?
No.
Do you have a shield?
Yes.
Can I borrow your shield?
No.
I
Pretty
pull out
please?
my
No.
crossbow and load a bolt.
Would you like to ask again? No.
Pretty, please?
I know what I am and
I
still no.
snicker. You hear me snicker.
I know what I am. That's pretty good. But you have no hair, so you're not that pretty.
No.
I was going to say, she has a charisma of, what, 17?
I have an appearance score of 17.
He's
so-
dumber than a box
yeah,
of rocks.
he's retarded.
He needs a hill giant to mate with because,
Or he's not dumb. He's actually pretty smart, but his wisdom isn't all that.
I'm pretty as well. I
He's
have
not
a
very, very
charisma score of
perceptive.
17.
No, and his charisma's
Yes.
is
I'm
pretty
short
average.
but beautiful.
What do you need a shield for?
For when the trap
You want me to go
explodes
up
in his
front,
face.
little buddy?
No, I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm using
I was
him.
thinking we could go down faster.
They're gonna be about 15 stairs in front of me, and he's probably 5 behind me. So just so you know.
Okay. It goes on for a while. It keeps getting colder as you guys go deeper into the mountain or deeper in underground.
I walk in spirals on the wall.
Yeah, it's a spiral staircase.
So he's walking on the wall.
Yes, I'm going from floor to wall to ceiling to floor.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
constantly prepared for some type of fireball spell to be triggered and consume the group in front of us. So I've got my shield ready.
No such luck.
Okay.
You make it down to the bottom finally. It's probably about 20 minutes of climbing stairs. You finally make it to the bottom. The air is cold and musty. You can hear dripping and water off in the distance. Kind of echoes. Drips and then it echoes.
Does it drip
Drips.
into a shallow pool or a deep pool?
You don't know.
It makes a different noise. One is high pitched, one is low pitched.
Low pitched.
Okay, I will stand here.
It's pretty dank down here.
I
And torches snap on as soon as you... Not that kind of dank. Torches snap on as soon as you reach to the bottom of the stairs, and you're on the floor, and there's a hallway before you. It's probably, I don't know, 8 feet wide.
I walk on the wall. Or the ceiling.
Okay. Everything here is perfectly smooth, carved out. Decorative little effigies to gods, to the gods.
I still have comprehend languages on, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm.
It lasts 1 hour per level.
And it's
So 1 hour.
so I'm reading as I'm going and making notes.
Yeah. It's just telling the glory of this god. And
Why does it look
strengths
like we
and
moved into gnomish-made walls?
They're not.
I know, but it looks like gnomish-made walls.
Because it's all round and smooth.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not. You can clearly. No, not clearly. It's hard for you to spot the chisel marks sometimes.
How tall is the ceiling?
Probably it's 10 feet high, roughly.
So it's right there.
Yeah.
No, it's right here.
I walk on the ceiling and check for traps on the ground.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be any. As you make your way down the hall, within five minutes, there's a door off to your left.
I'm not making my way down the hall.
You're just really still standing at the stairs.
I'm standing at the bottom of the staircase.
Okay.
Would you like to open the door? Oh, sorry. His head's about here. Would you like to open the door?
Yeah, he's. You can hear her voice echoing down the hallway.
I can see the light, and I can see
Yeah.
them at the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they went down the hallway around the corner.
Okay.
Are you standing there waiting
Yep.
for you?
I'm just hanging out behind her.
Roy doesn't even wait for you; just opens the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside is some shelves, broken jars, a lot of dust. You go inside.
You have
Yes.
weapons on you?
Yeah.
Nope.
You make clear footprints in the dust. This dust has got to be about 2 inches thick.
Any closed jars?
High or low?
We'll go high.
You know his dice hate us, right?
I don't look as if I would be able to wield them even.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah, there are 3 unbroken jars.
Okay. And they're closed with the cork tops or whatever they are?
Yeah.
I will
You should
go and
roll
I will
spot.
look inside one of them.
Just do it.
You go to try to pull the cork.
Yeah.
The cork breaks.
I can't get any better.
So every time you hear that dripping noise, you see me cringe just a little bit.
Yeah, you managed to pull the cork all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of spirits of some kind. This is really strong.
Roy, I believe this is yours.
Takes it, sniffs it, tosses it back.
I stand there. This is why I needed you to help carry the bodies.
Woo! Head! Wow, that is strong!
Hey, no good at carrying.
His head kind of bumps the ceiling of the room.
Right, but if you
Huh,
grab
and you
them
grew
by the
a
scruff of
little
the
bit.
neck, you can drag them.
What?
And you grew a little bit.
I think I can only.
You are really tiny today.
That's fine.
I have an 8 strength.
Oh my god.
He's about 8 foot tall,
I can
Aha.
carry all 3 of them.
and he
by
seems to
myself.
have gotten
You might
bulkier.
have to. I'll direct you though.
Hey.
I need somebody to hold the torch.
So obviously
Actually, no,
that's...
we don't.
I know.
Actually, knowledge arcana.
This should be a potion of giant growth.
Okay. Then, could you put the cork back on that? If you can?
Sure.
Did you ever
He grabs the cork, and it's like maybe like that big in his hands.
Yes.
Thank you. Putting that in my pack.
And as he hands it to you, the dust comes off, and you can read what it says.
Kind of.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I mean, he's weak.
The other one's a healing spirit,
10
Sweet.
on a 10 dex.
Yeah.
and the other one is a healing spirit.
Like,
But you're intelligent.
Awesome.
and then on top of that, I took the flaw.
So it's gonna be cure light wounds or
strength,
Not
dex,
cure light
and
wounds.
con skills.
Nice.
It's not
It's
cure
like, you know
severe
what?
wounds.
This
It's,
sucks.
There's
You know
there's
what?
Cure
This
Minor,
fits
which
like-
is 1 HP. Cure
You
Light,
and
which
I are
is
like
1d8.
opposite sides of the
yeah, it's
fence.
cure light.
Okay.
They're cure lights, and they have two
Well, we're good
two
together.
doses in each
Until I
jar,
can
and there's
draw
one
her.
one dose of
We'll still work
giant
good
strength
together.
left, or
Yeah. Yeah.
giant growth left.
Then I'll have somebody to stand next to you.
And
I'll have somebody to buff and go kill shit for us.
one Giant's Growth.
Actually,
Yeah,
wanted-
giant.
I
Lick-
kinda wanna,
Liquid
for my first throw, I
liquid of
kinda
giant's
wanna
growth,
make
potion
the,
of giant's,
half
potion
giant
of giant's
character.
growth.
Potion of Giant.
Nice.
That's the class of miniatures handbook.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You hear him go woo wee, and his voice gets deeper.
Mm-hmm. I stand here.
Yeah, you can hear how deep Roy's voice gets, and it gets a little bit louder.
Okay. I will slowly approach the corner that they went around
Yeah,
and like stop in between drips and listen.
it's way far back there.
I know.
Okay, but you don't see it around the corner.
That's
But you see
fine.
Roy come out, and he's
Taller.
hulking. He's
Uh-huh.
He's like Mr. Hyde.
Yes, I get it. This is what happens when you drink magic potions and aren't wearing magical clothing.
oh no, his oh yeah, his armor barely covers him.
Yep.
So I'm gonna continue on
'Kay.
down the hallway.
There's a door that's broken off off its hinges. The room is completely wrecked
Roy, you want to take this
on
one?
the right hand side.
Roy, you want to take this one?
You're just gonna rip the door off?
No, there is no door. It's
That's
off
what I'm
its
saying.
hinges.
It's just sitting
Roy
there.
just sticks his head in. There's nothing in here.
I look inside. Search check. Ah, 6.
There's nothing in there.
Okay.
And you go down a little bit further again. There's another door.
Okay.
Are they still within sight? Can I still
Yeah.
see the glowing stick?
Yeah.
Look inside.
Okay.
There's torches in the hallway.
Okay.
I look inside.
You go to open the door.
Yeah.
Door's locked.
Probably switch from infravision then.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Dark vision.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
I have dark vision. I don't.
You know, you have regular vision.
Yeah.
But if
Oh,
there's
I
that
thought you were
many-
talking.
16
about
plus
No.
2,
That's what
so
dark vision is.
18 to pick lock.
It's a very rudimentary.
Opens up.
Thermal.
thermal. It's black and white.
Yeah, I know, but it's thermal.
Yeah.
Inside, it looks like it was probably somebody's sleeping chambers.
It's like a pass-through.
There is a half a skeleton on the ground.
Hey, here's your skeleton.
A half of a skeleton.
Yeah, there's one half of it's by in front of the bed, and if you look around, the other half is on the other side of the room.
Oh, so it looks like he was blown apart.
More like ripped apart.
Are you guys actually saying this?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, it looks like he was ripped apart.
ripped clean in half, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like something fun.
I will slowly approach. I'm like at a quarter of the speed right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Okay.
Ollie ollie oxen free.
I go inside.
Silence answers you.
It doesn't even echo.
I use my notebook to sketch where his body was, and
There's shelves in the room, table. Everything's covered in dust. There's a bed. Half the bed's like broken.
any like old dusty books.
Yeah, so there's some books.
Okay, I'll go and check the books. I don't know if they're ruined or not, but
The only one that you managed to find is a it's a epic dwarven love saga.
So, do you read dwarf?
It's ancient dwarven. It's an ancient dwarven love.
Oh, so you
dwarven
think you can
love
read
saga.
it right now?
yes. Yes. I think I can read it right now.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna put that in my bag.
The other book is a book of Dwarven poetry.
Okay, I'll put that one in my
Oh my
bag.
god. Dwarven poetry is awesome.
Ancient dwarven poetry.
And then there's there's 3 unbroken scrolls on the shelf.
I will put them in my bag and I will find out what they are.
Okay. Anything else? Are you looking anywhere else? There's still a table. There's papers on the table.
I want to go look at the
Parchment
body.
on the table.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go look at the papers as well.
It looks like a love letter.
I'm doing a gather information on the body, and I'm going to try and augment it with a heal check, which passes. So, 15... 22.
22.
I want to see what I can get for information off of the body.
You, as you look at the body and you go over it, you notice the armor that's on it.
Uh-huh.
It's very clearly a female dwarf.
Okay.
Um,
Is there a maker's mark on the armor?
yeah, there is.
Okay.
It's a long forgotten clan called Anvil Forger.
Okay. Okay. Damn it.
It's very clearly a woman.
Yep.
The
Cheekbones,
armored
hip
skirt.
bones, armored skirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks like she was ripped in half.
It was ripped. She was ripped in half. Her
Was she
spine
ripped
is
out of
spine
her
is-
armor?
Huh?
Was she ripped out of her
No,
armor?
her armor's still on her skeleton.
So my question is the armor ripped in half?
No, the skirt's still attached, but the spine is attached to the lower half, which is.
So
on the
she
other
was ripped
side.
in half this way.
Yeah.
Yes, I explained that to everyone. Someone grabbed her by the neck and by the foot and ripped her in half.
And separated her spinal column from her skull.
Wonderful.
I take the armor
The
off.
pants and the small clothes are still on the other half of the skeleton.
I take the armor off while I'm explaining this to them and showing them how it happened.
The armor's pretty damaged.
I know.
Like it's been etched with acid. It's probably rusted over.
And it's not worth a shit. I'm still
No.
taking the armor.
Yeah. Love. It's a love letter.
Yeah.
It starts out with,
Oh, my dearest, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, how
I-
after this, she goes, well, actually, I have the letter written.
Sweet.
My dearest, the war has not gone well. The Drow have broken through the main gate,
Mm-hmm.
and something about demons, and then it trails off from there, and then that's all you. everything else
If
is
it
ruined.
gets to the point where he's calling this woman like his sweetie or
No,
anything, I'm gonna just stop them from reading the letter.
No, it's
It'll
the
be straight
woman's
up, that's
letter
not
to
for
her
you.
husband.
Okay,
Doesn't get all mushy mushy.
I understand that, but if it starts getting mushy, it would be one of those, nah, not for you.
Yeah. Well, it does start getting mushy.
Okay,
It's
well,
like,
then
my
I-
dearest, how I long to hold you in my arms.
And I
again.
take it away. I put it with the armor. Those words weren't written for you.
Well, technically, those words weren't written for anybody anymore.
Exactly, and nobody should read them.
Okay.
All right, I continue down the hallway.
There are other rooms just like this one. There's which you think are probably billets, apartments.
Mm-hmm.
They're all pretty standard. The one that you were in was the biggest one.
Okay, so I'll
So
just,
that would lead you to conclude that it was probably the high priestess or
I would collect her bones,
part of the guards or part head guard or something.
Okay.
put them in a sack.
Okay. And then you get to a main circular area,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a forge, which you think is probably the altar.
Mm-hmm.
There's or not a forge. There's an anvil.
Right. There's an anvil in the center, which is
Yes,
Is it like a really big like metal anvil?
it is the biggest damn anvil that you have ever seen in your entire. It's bigger than probably what a giant would use.
Okay.
And it is made up of a bunch of different metals.
Is it horned on the one end?
Yep.
I draw a diagram of it in my journal.
It's, how do I explain it? It's like 6 feet tall,
Okay.
10 feet long.
And is there any writing on it?
There's runic writing.
And can I read it?
It's been about an hour. I think that spell's probably worn off by now. You can try to roll to comprehend languages.
Which
Here's-
is an intelligence check.
Here's another thought. You could take your stuff and put it up against it and copy it.
I was just thinking I could just
Draw it out.
The lettering
yeah.
is like
That big?
that big.
Yeah, you should just draw it out.
Yeah, I'll do
Like the anvil is pretty much, imagine the
Perfect.
anvil the size
Yeah.
of this freaking shed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
massive.
It would be the size of the shed without the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work, right? Let's try that again.
Okay.
19 on a forgery check.
Yeah, you managed to copy it pretty well.
Okay.
They're big giant letters.
Yeah, it's
It's not going to be hard for you to miss.
So I copy them all down on the same page as the diagram.
It's pretty much the dwarven prayer to the god.
I assumed so, but
Yeah, and it's the anvil forges.
my character is in scholar mode right now.
Yeah.
So she's trying to learn as much as she can about this ancient dwarven civilization as she can.
Yeah.
I poke around.
So does Roy.
I stand at the entrance to the room. Is the water dripping coming from in the room or out of the room?
In the room.
I'll stand at the entrance to the room.
I hang out behind you.
On the other side of the anvil,
Uh-huh.
where you see the water dripping from, is this giant hole that's filled with water, and it's kind of brackish
Blackish.
and black looking
That's where you used for cooling.
for quenching.
Yeah.
That's where you would surmise that quenching took place.
Yeah, but I can't see that.
No.
I
But that's
stand
what the
here.
water is dripping from the stalactite. And the water drop, you can see it. The water drop is probably about like that long and
Yeah,
like
it's
that
huge.
fat.
Yeah, I'll stay over here.
And it hits the water. Sploosh. About 30 seconds go by. Sploosh. Okay, so Roy pokes around, you poke around.
Yep.
Give me search, spot, whatever.
Having fun yet? At least you're not the only one.
15.
Okay.
I got a 24 on my search to find out if there's any places that are like kneeling posts or any place that's worn down.
There's places that they were clearly worshipped.
Okay.
As in your 24, as you're looking around,
Yeah.
you guys haven't heard from Roy this whole time.
And he's usually the
And
talkative
he's
one.
standing off in a corner, just standing there with his back to you. His head's kind of cocked to one side.
I go up. So Roy, what's up?
You can't see around him, and he just does not acknowledge you.
Gib slap.
Doesn't even move, and then your hand hurts. You just slapped him on his armor.
Fucking geniuses.
Roy. Climb on his back. Right.
As you climb on his back and you look over his shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
give me a will save.
Okay.
DC 18.
Oh, 18.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. 18 exactly.
You catch your own reflection
Mm-hmm.
in this dark mirror that you probably think is probably made from obsidian,
Right.
and it starts to grab you,
Polished obsidian.
and you
That
just
shit is so pretty.
yeah.
It tries to grab me.
Yeah, it tries to grab you.
Okay, well then I put my hand over Roy's eyes and lean back.
And he doesn't move.
He doesn't even fucking move.
He's already been grabbed.
He's so that the anvil's here, the bucket over here.
He's way over in that corner.
He's way over here.
In that corner. Okay.
Way far away from that.
We might need you.
Good for you. That's why I came. Is because you might need me.
Roy starts talking to the mirror in a language that you do not understand.
We need to get him out of here.
Do I understand?
What languages do you know?
Synad?
What is Sinad?
It's a psionic language.
No.
Okay.
And it's not. He's not speaking common.
Infernal.
You know, and you immediately clap your hands over your ears. You need to give me another will save.
Damn it!
It's a dark speech.
Yep.
I will take my will save.
Shit.
Is this a fear effect?
Huh?
Is this a fear effect?
No, it's a
Compulsion.
compulsion.
Oh. Yeah.
8.
Then I would not.
You drop from his back, screaming in pain as it seems like your brain is on fire.
Wonderful.
You take no damage though, but you are out for 2 rounds.
Okay.
I'll let you know when you can come back because we're not in any combat movement right now.
Shall we go investigate?
He can't.
What?
Look, what are you doing at this point? She's on the ground screaming, grabbing her ear. His hands is clapped over his ears. She has her fingers in her ears, giving him a weird. Yes, you do.
Detect magic.
I cast Sanctuary. Now I don't have to.
Okay, yeah. Now you don't have to either. Huh?
Detect magic.
Yes, there's magic. Immense amounts of magic coming from the
Everywhere.
object that's in front of Roy that you can't see.
And the anvil.
Well, yeah, the anvil's very magical, and so is the quenching bucket.
Oh.
Is the armor that I have magical?
What do you mean?
The armor
Priestess's
took off
armor.
the dwarf.
Did you cast any spells on it?
No.
He did. I'm asking if you need to tell him if it's magical.
Who cast
Because I'm
spell-
carrying it. He cast,
No. Cast
detect
detect
magic.
Oh,
magic.
on
And
the
she's-
dwarf armor.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's no magic. It's long
Just
gone.
it's a cone as you turn around and
Yeah.
look. So I
The
figured
ebb and flow of the magic from the anvil is kind of weak. The ebb and flow from the object that's in front of Roy is very strong.
Oh, lovely.
And then you need to give me a will save.
I have no idea what you got.
20.
that dice really likes 20.
Yeah.
You do not fall to the ground, but you immediately caught. This language that you're hearing is really perverse and wrong, and you automatically clamp your hands over your ears.
Okay, well, I'm going to start doing concentration checks to determine what kind of magic is going on here.
It's infernal.
But, yeah.
It's infernal. It's compulsion. It's
Shall we go see what the hell's going on?
Okay, fine. Then I
I have Sanctuary.
run in front of Roy
Sure.
and
Yeah, but
attack the
sanctuary doesn't
mirror.
extend to me.
Yes.
It's only you.
okay.
I'm
5
pretty
foot
sure
square.
With what?
5 foot radius.
My hammer.
Centered on me, I believe.
Yes, I take his hammer and
Her
hit.
hammer?
Yeah, which
Her
means
hammer.
it can't extend to me.
And hit a slab of polished obsidian.
That's right.
Okay. Make an attack check, or make an attack.
20.
Natural 20.
Doesn't matter. Your hammer hits true and square.
Touch.
You see a big crack
Oh.
appear across, and as the big crack appears, it starts disappearing.
Doesn't last very long though.
1 round per level. No,
Roy's voice starts getting louder.
If we're gonna do something, we need to
I
get
hit
the fuck
Roy.
out of here now.
Okay?
Um,
Square upside the head.
What's that? Is that
With
a
my
4?
hammer?
That is a 4.
No.
I do not hit him square upside the head.
You fucking missed.
You barely miss it. You
standing
whiff it.
there.
You just like hit air behind his head. And Roy drops to the ground.
Yeah.
Rolling.
And the magic disappears from the mirror.
Yeah, take that.
Damn it. Never mind. So the noise has stopped.
Yeah, Roy's on the ground. Not chanting in an infernal anymore.
Did I quit screaming and thrashing?
He was calling on some Baylor that you've never heard of. I can't pronounce his name.
Does he remember the name?
It gives you chills.
No, I mean, because he was calling the Baylor out by name. Does he, from this conversation right now, is he able to remember the name?
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't understand what name he gives you because none of you speak infernal. So
Did somebody ask for it?
Probably not.
But we
Then
might
they
later.
didn't get it.
My character is making mental notes to learn Infernal and Ancient Dwarven.
Okay. As soon as Roy hits the ground, the magic leaves polished obsidian. Polished obsidian crumbles into dust.
Does Roy turn magical?
Is the dust still left over?
No. Huh?
Is the dust still left over?
Yes, the dust is still there.
I pick up a good portion of the dust.
Okay.
I stand at the doorway.
Okay. Every time that water drips, your shoulders just...
Yeah. I stand at the doorway.
Who has Roy?
He does. I'm guessing.
Roy's still laying on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Having
effects of
fun
the giant,
yet, Roy?
giant's growth is gone.
Okay, would somebody please...
I say that out loud from the door, let it echo through the hall. Having fun yet, Roy?
He's still on the ground, unresponsive.
I slap him. I take his helmet off, then I slap him.
He has no helmet on. Helmets are for dummies.
You
Right.
guys- none of you have the strength to haul Roy?
I have a 12. How heavy is Roy?
He's 230 pounds
I could
without
drag him.
armor.
I could drag him.
He's 260 pounds, probably with armor and weapons.
Again, I could probably drag him.
The little girl's gonna drag him.
I have a 14 in strength.
Oh my god.
I can give myself a 14 in strength.
Whatever you guys want to do.
How much does he weigh?
230 pounds, 260 fully loaded.
Okay.
And he's fully loaded.
Yeah.
Actually, I could pick him up off the ground.
You drag him over to the door.
Yeah.
Okay, I put him on my shoulder.
Okay. This is very warm. Like,
I take him off of my shoulder.
Very
Check his
warm.
pants.
No, it's
Okay,
He's
put him
just-
back on my
it's
shoulder.
It's like a whole bunch of heat is emanating from his body.
Uh-huh. So, how do we get back in now? Roy? Huh, Roy? You guys having fun?
Nope.
Was this a fun
I'm
trip
just,
for you guys?
I'm waiting for Almonster to come to be like, the fuck are you guys doing?
Nope. Nobody comes.
Guys having fun? Is it a fun day
You
for
guys
you?
make it to the top floor of the temple.
Are there any
Yeah,
other
leaving.
exits to this room?
No.
Not
'Kay.
sticking around to look for exits. I'm leaving.
Okay, I go.
I'm following.
I follow.
Yeah.
I am leading the way at this point. We're
Okay.
moving the fuck out.
Roy's down.
Okay. Did you guys go through the juggle or the trail that he's blazed?
Yeah.
He starts waking up.
Oh, he's waking
Hi,
up.
Roy. Having fun yet? I got him by the ears. Because he's like over my shoulder and he's like right in front of me. Hi, Roy!
Unhand me.
No, I don't think so. Just keep walking.
Just drop him.
Unhand me. I push him off.
He lands on his feet. What happened?
You got hypnotized by
He
some
started
mirror.
speaking in a really weird language.
You were possessed by demons.
Wasn't that weird?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna speak really slow now. Are you ready?
Go on.
You were possessed
What's that mean?
By demon. A demon does enter your body and use it upon itself as to be its own flesh.
I don't feel any eviler.
Well,
eviler.
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 What's the
That's
first?
probably because that's a word that doesn't exist.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a puppy?
Sounds like Roy.
Good hunting dog.
Okay, he's not evil.
Give me sense
Puppy
motive.
is not a good hunting dog.
Give me,
It's good bait.
I have that one.
if anybody has sense motive, they can roll that.
You.
Why not?
I don't think I have sense.
Oops.
7.
No.
20.
I need to roll that again. Not the box.
Okay.
18.
Oh, 23.
23.
11.
You two notice something's off.
I speak to him in Infernal.
I cover
you
my
say?
ears.
I just candidly ask him, how's it going?
You feeling better?
You ask me how it's going. You
Yeah.
ask if I'm feeling better at the
Yep.
same time.
Well, he
You
says.
speak Infernal?
No, he says whatever he's saying because I
Oh.
don't know. And then I ask, "Are you feeling better?" Because I figure he's probably just cursing. Why else would you use another language, right?
The answer is yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
He doesn't answer me?
Huh?
He doesn't answer
He
me?
looks at both of you.
I look at him and speak in undercommon. Can you understand me?
I just go.
Huh?
Okay, just making sure.
I just go.
I continue on as well.
You just go.
Yep, it's time to head back. I'm
Okay.
headed back.
That's what he's doing too.
Back to the wall with the cliff / floating
So you guys make it back to the wall.
island.
He
view.
doesn't say anything. Grabs two of you. Blinks you across. Grabs the other two. Blinks you across. You guys have the same lurching feeling. I'm not going to give you another save.
Because we're prepared for it this time.
Yep.
I still fail.
Roy is not as talkative as he was earlier. All right, I'm going to bed then. Have a good night.
You too.
I go back to the temple.
Okay.
I go to the
Is
library.
there a priest there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to follow
There's
you
a
to
chaplain.
the temple.
Hello, chaplain.
Lobo.
Are you part of the command structure here?
Not.
Are you part of the faculty?
Yes.
Here's a suit of armor,
All right.
and here's the bones of a dwarven priestess.
Where did you find these?
That is what I wish to speak with you about.
Don't ask questions. You don't want to.
I tell her the entire thing of
Yeah.
what just happened. The entire thing of what just happened.
I'm going to try to find the person who normally runs the
In
library.
vivid detail.
I just stand there.
A mirror?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Polished obsidian mirror?
Yes.
I go find the person who usually runs the library.
And an Anvil Forge temple.
Yes.
That's Anvil Forge was the family that owned the temple to whatever ancient dwarven god.
Yes. So I would like to request a proper burial for the priestess.
I'll see that it gets done.
And
Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yes.
Where is Mr. Roy now?
no idea.
Okay.
Said he went to bed.
You not there.
I know. I'm just.
Just because he said
And
he
you went
to
with
bed
him?
doesn't
Yeah.
mean that he went
What
to
are you
bed.
saying? Anything?
I don't say anything unless somebody actually directs the question toward
Well,
me.
Did you see the same thing? What do you have to report?
Vivid detail. colors, smell, taste, that kind of detail.
Yeah.
Okay. Blinding light from the glowing stick, you know?
I'll recite what I remember of the Infernal.
Okay.
Does he understand me?
Yes, he does, actually.
Of course, because he's a cleric / priest. He
Can you repeat that name again? Blah, yeah. He pulls out a book.
Is there anything else that you need from us, Father?
No, you're dismissed.
Thank you. I leave.
I turn
Keep an eye on
around.
your friend and report to me if anything weird happens.
The reason I reported to you was so that you could put somebody on watching this. Son of a bitch.
These teenagers today, they're so fucking lazy. I just found something cat drew.
I like the rolls.
It's a pretty good drawing, honestly. I gotta go with that. Is that the demon that is
Let's have a drawing of the demon.
the known human figure that the demon normally takes?
do I find the librarian?
The library's closed.
Right, but I'm searching for the faculty member.
For your house library? Because there is no faculty.
No,
member.
for the actual library.
Sleeping.
Oh, you're checking for Broomhilda.
Yeah, or
Okay.
yeah, her.
Because you don't know where the hell the librarian sleeps.
Yeah, that's kind of why I went to the priest, because I know where he's at all the
So
damn
yeah,
time.
you know where Broomhilda's room is. She's at the
Okay, I
end
knock
of the
on,
hall.
I knock on her door.
What?
I have something that I need to report to you.
Enter. The door opens.
I walk in.
Door
and
closes behind you.
I
And
take,
locks.
I take the notebook that I dedicated to scrawling all the stuff down.
Okay.
I say, I would very much like to learn more about this culture.
Where did you find this information at?
I tell her the story in a scholarly type of way.
Yeah, because that's gonna help
If you want to know more about the ancient dwarves that built the city, you can find the information in the library. The library hours are from 5 to 5. Thank
Okay.
you. Don't leave the premises again. If you do, you will be suspended to your room for a duration of 1 week.
That's why I was reporting it to the priest.
Priest didn't tell you any of this stuff.
I know, because of the whole,
Yeah.
confession rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
So-
fine, because he said it, and she told him not to leave again. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, we were told nothing.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to take my notebook and go back to.
Okay.
It's kind of funny.
Rick,
I like it.
what are you doing, weirdo?
Did you go back to bed?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's sleeping.
You went back to bed.
Did Roy go back to bed?
Yes, Roy went to bed.
Okay.
I go lay down. Open a book. Actually, I'm going to go see if there is a book in our library that has ancient dwarven in it.
There's like a couple of texts.
Okay, and a translator book.
No translator book.
No translator book. Is there a dwarven translator book?
No. Wait. For regular dwarven language?
Yes.
Yes.
For ancient Dwarven?
No.
No.
Then is there one for Terran?
You mean common?
No,
No,
Terran.
Terran.
Terran
The
is
Earth language.
language of Earth
No.
creatures.
Which
Not in this library.
which
no.
the dwarven language was derived from.
Yes, but not in this library.
Okay, then I will work with what I have, and I will go back and I will try to figure out some of the words.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Okay.
Is Roy in bed?
Yes, Roy's in bed, snoring.
I try and set an alarm for a chime to go off for me at
Yep.
4:45.
Okay.
He's like trying to mentally set one.
Yes. Or
Recording in your head. Alarm set.
I
Okay.
rolled an 18 plus 5, so 23 on a research check.
Okay, 4 hours later, It's now 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You've fallen asleep in your books.
Okay.
Is he like in the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that works out well because I was setting an alarm for like midnight.
Okay.
Okay.
Alarm goes off at midnight. He's still up. She's still up reading.
Okay. Set another alarm. 1 a.m.
You wake up. She's still up reading.
Another alarm. 2 a.m.
You wake up. She's just blowing the candle out.
Okay. I will sit
Picking
up.
herself up off the desk where there's a puddle of drool still.
I'll sit up and watch Roy.
Okay. Snores loudly.
I'm.
I sleep till 4:45.
Okay, alarm goes off. You're gonna go to the
I get
library.
up, put my underwear on, and go to the library.
Uniform appears on you as you walk out the door.
God damn it! I need to do something about that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you're gonna sleep until the regular
Yep.
alarm goes. Yeah, I figured.
And then I walk out the door naked.
And your uniform appears on you.
I get up, get dressed,
And you
make
do
my
not
bed.
walk out of the room naked because you're in a room with girls. It's co-ed.
So in his underwear.
So in his underwear, yeah.
I get up, get dressed, make my bed.
All right.
Is Roy still in bed?
No, Roy is up before, or you're watching him. He wakes up at like 5. And then
Okay.
takes off.
I needed to know that information.
Okay. He wakes up. Roy wakes up,
Takes and goes to take off.
puts his uniform on,
Put my uniform on.
and he takes off.
I follow him.
Okay, he's going to the library.
Okay, I go to the library.
Roy's going to the library. So all three of us got up at like the same time and put our clothes
Pretty
on
much.
and went to the library.
Well, you got up before everybody.
Yeah,
He's
you're
followed
like,
like 20 minutes after you. He's in the library. He's just reading some books.
what section?
Huh?
What section?
Arcane.
Okay, I go and look to see what titles of the books that he's reading.
He asks you, do you mind?
No.
Puts his hands over the thing. He's got a huge stack of books, and he's got one book open.
Right. No. When he's going and picking out books, I'm going behind him, finding, because it's all alphabetized,
Yeah.
I write down the one on the left and the one on the right.
Okay. They're just arcane books.
I understand.
None of them are necromantic or dark of any nature.
Yes, I
I'm
understand,
in the
but I've also been
necromancy
told to
section,
do
so-
something by a priest. So
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Okay, and
7:24.
yeah, I don't really have anything else.
Okay.
If you guys want to do some things for next session,
Well, I was basically just gonna get up when the for whom the bell tolls and go do basically what they're doing. Gonna go to the library and I'm gonna start looking up ancient texts and
there's a lot of ancient dwarven text there.
yeah.
No
and-
translated book at all.
wonderful. Did I at least figure out some of the wording?
You've gotten 3 words so far.
Okay, then I guess I'm
I
gonna
find this absolutely hilarious.
spending
Just so
most,
you know.
I'm gonna be spending most of my time trying to figure out this ancient dwarven language.
Okay. But
Is
you gotta-
he at the library?
Yeah, she's at the library.
Take a 20, do a 25.
Huh?
Take a 20. So, like an hour worth of.
So you have another word.
What are you doing?
I'm researching
What are you researching?
these words.
What are they?
They're ancient dwarven.
No, what are the words?
The 4 words that I've.
You're in a library. Do you mind? Some skinny
Shut
old
up,
lady in the glasses and the dress walks up behind. You are in a library. Can you please keep your voice down? Thank you for keeping your voice down. Oh. And then she walks away.
Could you please find him?
Hey. What do they say?
I read off whichever one.
Okay, so I'm just going to say that you guys are talking quietly because it's going to be harder for
Okay.
people to hear.
So what do they say?
I'm guessing that I figured out at least.
You figured out 4.
Yeah, I figured out 4, so it at the
Banana.
banana.
Okay.
You got the name of the god
Yeah.
down, and then you got it.
You can't. You can't read the rest of them.
Not yet. I'm working on it though.
So I'm confused.
What do you mean you're confused?
Make an intelligence check.
Here, hang on.
No, I want him to make an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
You realize that he just cast comprehend languages on you back there at the temple, and
Yeah.
he's probably wondering why you're not asking him to.
No,
do
I'm
this.
confused as to why you weren't able to decipher. Why did you spend 4 hours last night doing this?
Give me a spot check while you're talking there.
Oh, I'm watching Roy. I'm standing in a position where I can see Roy.
I'm very
Okay.
aware, but you still need
It's
to
like
make.
7.
He's gone.
Uh-huh. Here, present to you. Comprehend languages. I leave. Sweet.
Give me another search or spot or whatever.
14.
It's infuriating.
Is his stack of books still there?
No,
He took all of the books.
he probably went somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
So for the next hour, I'm making a language book for ancient.
Yeah, you're just translating what you saw on the altar out.
Well, I'm making a.
He's like,
Oh, you're like A,
Translate.
B, C, D, E,
Yeah.
F. Okay, I get you. Yeah. So you're making your own key.
Yeah, pretty much.
It takes you about the hour of the spell, the duration of the spell, and you finally have an alphabet that's like 42 characters long.
Sweet. This works.
Not sweet.
It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, P, H.
Mhm.
You know.
there's a PH and an F.
Yes.
And they make very subtly different sounds of
And ga and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm comprehending.
I will cut out just a few minutes before I need to go to breakfast. So like probably 7:30ish, a little
Okay.
before 7:30.
Yep.
And I go to the I don't know, HR person,
Okay.
and I ask if there's a seamstress for our uniforms.
Why?
Because it's uncomfortable.
Because I find this uniform extremely uncomfortable and would like to get down to a loincloth.
Clothes don't. They're not that uncomfortable.
Yes, they're very uncomfortable to me.
They're restricting.
They're very restricting and they itch.
They don't. They're not restricted.
Yeah, they itch.
It's all in your head. Your character's head.
Irrelevant. Totally irrelevant.
Well, HR ladies tells you, I'm not letting you walk around here in a loincloth. Okay? There's too many other people around here that you're going to offend. It's not happening.
Offend with what? This uniform is offensive.
Hey, if
I'm offended because other people
If-
have to wear this uniform.
the orcs have to wear a uniform, you have to wear a uniform.
That does not make any sense at all. Do we have a seamstress or not? Is
No.
there somebody that can alter my uniform, please?
No.
This is fascism, man.
Are we gonna call the recording?
Yes, I'm going to call the recording here. To everybody, thank you for joining us again, and hope you liked the game. Any questions or comments, please direct them to the email.
The description. Leave them in the description of the video.
Yes, thank you.
Leave
and
them in
we
the
will
comment
answer them
section.
In the comment section.
And
yes.
we'll get back to you next week.
Yes. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Oh, also, go to YouTube. We just posted last week's video.
Look up Critical Knights as spelled by the same as we have here. Should be able to find it, no problem. Thank
right.
you and have a good time. And
Thank you.